Whew. Another day. This is day 6. Oh, I shouldn't be feeling so yucky because it was such a fabulous day. But this is the life of someone who's a massive fan. Especially, I don't know, maybe it's true for mega fans of Western music too. But at least in the K-pop world, we have something that we call PCD, post-concert depression, where your high is so high during the concert and leading up to the concert and everything surrounding the concert and the hype. And then as soon as it's done, you just have this low. And I shouldn't be feeling this way because I'm doing this all over again tomorrow. I'm seeing the exact same concert tomorrow. Because if I'm coming all the way to Korea to see B.A.P reunited, then of course I'm going to see the two days that they're going to be doing at a concert. So I'm doing this again tomorrow. So why do I feel so sad? It's dumb. But here we are. I think I still have a lot to process as far as the B.A.P portion of it, just because it was so emotional, not only for us but for them too. And they've been working on their own, doing solo projects and going to the military and all of that, for the past 7 years. They disbanded in 2018 and just never felt like they had the chance to properly say goodbye to their fans or to have a proper ending. So this was very emotional for them too, to come back together and to have all of their fans there supporting them for their first concert back together again. And I don't know if it's going to be a one-off thing where they just got together for this one album, or if they're going to continue, not sure. But yeah, so I don't think I want to delve into that aspect so much, but I can talk a little bit about some of the interesting things that I noticed about going to a concert in Korea as compared to all the concerts that I've been to in the States. I guess I can start before that. There's apparently a trend going around with peach tea and having a shot of espresso thrown on top of that. And everybody's saying, oh, it's delicious. So I went ahead and tried one of those, and it was absolutely terrible. So if anyone's thinking about trying that, don't. It's just gross. I drank it because I paid money for it and I needed the caffeine this morning, but otherwise I did not enjoy it at all. I just held my breath and drank it. Let's see, and then I got a vanilla bean latte, and then their coffee, it's gotta be, maybe they use whole milk or something, or a higher content of fat in their milk, but I swear, all the drinks that I get here, all the lattes especially, even the oat milk drinks, everything tastes so much better here. The coffee drinks are just phenomenal. So had that was good, and made my way to the venue, KBS Arena, and the line that was there was for the merchandise, and it was already freaking massively long, so there was no way I was going to be able to get any merch in, because by the time I got to the front of the line, it was all sold out. However, just by standing in line, trying to get to the front, I made a new acquaintance, and there was a girl that was standing beside me, and I was able to use the phrase that I use the most here, 혹시 영어하세요? Which means, do you speak English? And I've said that so many times every single day. Turns out she's Australian, Chinese, Malaysian, Australian, and is living in Korea now, teaching English. So we chatted, and that was fun. Got to hang out with her a little bit. So hi, Marie. Let's see, got to the front of the line finally, and by that point they were already herding people into the venue. So I was like, screw it. I'm not even going to bother with, they only had like 1 or 2 things left for merchandise anyway. I'll try again tomorrow. See if we are able to get something at least. I'll have to go a lot earlier though. Got into the venue and they took us in. And everybody sits down the whole time. There was one song towards the very end where a few people stood up, and when I saw anybody standing up, of course I did too. I was like, finally, let's get into this with our Matoki light sticks. And I was glad to finally, let my energy out somehow, jumping around, because wow, just sitting in these teeny tiny seats, and they're so squished. Like, I had to sit sideways to even get my knees to, it was so short, and I don't think it's just short for me. I think it's probably short for everybody too, but especially for people who are a little bit taller. So that was interesting. Also, I'm not sure if there was actually a rule against taking video, or if it just isn't something that's done at concerts in Korea, but there were very few people that were actually taking any video footage of the concert. And I think I saw some staff members maybe trying to get people to put their phones down when they saw it. I did take some footage because I have the excuse of being a foreigner and not knowing any better, which is true, because I'm still not sure if that was actually a rule or not. So I tried to subtly take little clips of videos. And I got my new phone. I have the 15 Pro Max that I got, I don't know, a couple of months ago for the purpose of concerts specifically, because I was wanting to get better footage, and man, I love my phone. I love that it can zoom in as much as it does, and I can get clear shots. I can see so much better through my phone camera than I can with my own eyeballs, so it's kind of fun to be able to see that up close and in person, but then also be able to see more detail with the zoom. So that was awesome. I wasn't sure if they'd be able to do any of their original B.A.P songs because of the legal battles that are still going on with trademark and copyright and all of that. But I don't know how they worked out, but they did sing several B.A.P songs, which made me so, so happy. And if I was a crier, I would have cried for sure, multiple times. Members of the group cried, and Samantha, who was there at the concert that I met the other day, she was there as well. She said she sobbed so many times. And I saw a lot of other people crying too. Just an emotional concert to see everybody back together. But yeah, got to squeeze my way down, grab some confetti for my scrapbook that I'll have to put together at some point after I get back home. Then got outside. Let's see, I met there were a lot of international people there. Apparently B.A.P isn't as well known nationally in Korea, but internationally has quite a large fan base. So I met a girl from Germany, 2 girls from Germany. Then I met a girl who I'd been in contact with from Mexico, who saw my post that I was going to be here, and reached out to me, and she came from Mexico, and met her in person. So hopefully I'll be able to see some of these people tomorrow, because they're all planning on going back tomorrow as well. But yeah, proud of the fandom for showing their support and coming out for this. Let's see, after the concert, met up with Jihoon. He didn't actually go to the concert itself, but Samantha, Jihoon, and I went to get Korean barbecue, because I hadn't had that since coming here yet. So went and got Korean barbecue, and it was phenomenal. Everything here just tastes so good. I've never had a dish that I didn't love. The only one that maybe came close to it, I didn't love the live octopus that I had last year, and you can look for video from last year if you really want to see that, because I did post some of that. That was the only thing that I didn't absolutely love. Everything else beyond that, even that spicy kimbap that I had the other day, was still good. So, yeah, food, A++. Went to Baskin Robbins after that, and I am clearly here for the B.A.P concert. You know, got my merch and then my shirt that I made, and so there was actually another girl who was there at Baskin Robbins who like pointed at me and she's like, oh, and she showed me a sign that she had made. I have no idea what it said because it was in Korean, but we were able to squeal about our love of B.A.P just for a moment, even though we didn't speak each other's language. We knew what we were there for, and so that was fun. And then I made my way back, public transportation, back in the hotel. And I called my sister wife Spencer because I was just feeling kind of sad. Spencer is the one that I go to all the Jungkook concerts with, and I was just really missing him because he would have been here. If his passport had come through, he would have been here with me. So I was missing my wifey, so I called him up, and he made me feel a little bit better. So he's actually going to a concert in Texas later today, and he's gonna get to see Jungkook on his solo tour in London next month, I believe. So I get to do this, he gets to do that, and hopefully from here on out we'll be able to do everything together again, because that's the way it should be. But yeah, I've got all this to look forward to again tomorrow. And I also have a call with another big artist that I love from 20. That's tomorrow as well, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that work around my merchandise purchasing. But it'll happen. The things I do for the artists I love, gotta show my support. But for now, I'm gonna get some sleep. So I hope everyone's doing okay, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.
and that